Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary. My name is Eric Wilkinson. Some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman from CNBC, Fox Business, or even the Wall Street Journal for my commentary on everything from economic to geopolitical and market analysis. Please keep in mind that everything that we talk about in these daily market commentaries is not a solicitation to buy or sell any of these securities or strategies. At the end of the day, I'm here to teach you some different strategies that you can implement into your portfolios, but please do that in your own way. The reason why I can't give you a recommendation on a particular stock or strategy is because I don't know your risk parameters. I don't know what's in your portfolios, and therefore, what I'm doing could be counterintuitive to what you are already doing. Having that out of the way, let's get this on. A little bit of economic data today. Across the pond, all we got was fringe industrial production. Came in much better than expected, surprising the upside at 2.2 versus the expected 0.5% there. Here in the United States, we got the NFIB Business Index, which is the National Federation of Independent Businesses. It's more of the small business index, but a big upside move there. 105.8 was expected to be 99.6, so a lot better than expected there. We also got our JOLTS job openings. Waned a little bit at 5.52 million openings versus the expected 5.59 million openings. And they also revised last month's number down a little bit there. We also got final wholesale inventories rose a little bit to 1%, was expected to be 0.9%, but that number is a little wanky. A little surprising on the side that inventories were seen as rising, which could lead one to believe that holiday sales were not as good as what they had expected. So one of the few times I really start to kind of wonder about that number. Overall markets, we got crude oil down just about 40 cents on the day, continuing to the downside, which is a little bit counterintuitive to what one would think with the overall equities pushing higher for the most part. Gold also kind of bunking that whole trend. We would think that we'd see gold coming off a little bit with these equities rallying, but going up and testing that 9-day moving average today and falling off of it. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can get above that. That's going to be the key line in the sand. Now that we've gotten above that 9-day moving average to get a little bit higher move, the next obstacle is going to be this 50-day moving average as we're up against right now. Bonds similarly kind of repelling away from their 50-day moving average today as equities are up. People are taking a bit of profit after yesterday's rally. We're just seeing this back and forth movement jockeying to see what the overall markets want to do. If the Dow wants to really test that 20,000, then bonds are going to wane a little bit. But with the economic data that's coming out recently, I would expect to see bonds maybe come off a little bit. On to the Dow Jones, up 50 points today, retracing all of yesterday's losses. Yesterday we came down, settled right there on that 9-day moving average. Today solidly above, well, I wouldn't say solidly above it, but well above it, and it's continuing to show support at that level. Then on to the NASDAQ, again, another historical high. NASDAQ just tranching everybody with the overall tech sector just doing much better than the broader market, if you will. E-mini S&P is up on the day, but just albeit slightly 5 points on the day, and really just kind of an inside day from yesterday. If you look at the 15-minute breakdown, it looks more like an inside day on the other chart. Today it is really trading right within this area for the most part, for the better part of the day, although just recently blasted above that and getting above this value area high for the last several days. This is going to give you what where the time has been spent. This is the volume, so getting above the expanded view on the time spent. Now we've kind of gone above there. It's going to be interesting. If we settle below this area, I could easily see us wanting to come back down here into this value area. So keep that in mind for you day traders. Only trade that I've done today for the most part is Costco. And in Costco, I bought a put spread in there. And with the Costco trade, I went into the February and bought the 170 puts and then sold the 150 puts to help finance some of that extrinsic value in there. Did it kind of small, but wanted to get a little bit of downside delta in my portfolio. Costco hasn't been able to bounce back above this high here. It looks like it wants to consolidate a little bit, but I'm hoping that we get it to come back down at least into this value area in the next few weeks or so. So went into Costco trying to stay away from this binary event. So this is the clean month for Costco. It's got low implied volatility for the most part. So got an update today. I still think with yesterday's movement to the downside, it kind of confirmed that it wants to go down a little bit further. So try to take advantage of this up move today to get some better pricing on negative deltas. So did that trade for $9.09. So like I said, I did it small just to add a little bit of short delta to my overall portfolio. We're in an environment where this is going to be, we're setting up for situations where we could be doing the butterflies. Now that's not the iron butterflies that I've just recently done webinars on. This is the true butterfly, and Friday's webinar is going to be on the call butterfly. So check that out. It's great for this low implied volatility environment, and we're going to show you how you can build a trade around that and follow all my rules in order to increase your probability of profit. The other thing is, the last thing, I'm trying to still get out of that WYNN trade. Was looking a little bit better yesterday, despite the fact that we're getting WYNN to have a push to the upside here today. It's not quite as high as it was yesterday, but yesterday I was chasing that to the downside, and today getting a little bit moved to the upside. So hopefully I can get out of that trade for 50% of my max profit. That's the only other trade that I'm kind of working on right now. And Friday, we're going to be talking about that put butterfly, so check that out. That's all I got for you guys today. Other than if you can't take that, take it easy.